What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep. That's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got some breaking comic book news. Sensational She-Hulk gives Jennifer Walters a gorgeous and buoyant fresh start. Speaking to Marvel.com, Sensational She-Hulk writer Rainbow Rowell previewed what's in store for Jennifer Walters in the upcoming series. I thought we already had a series. It was a fantastic series. Well, let's
Eisner Award nominated.
Eisner Award nominated. Let's jump into the article first before we really break down what's going on. So we're about to get our last, I guess, issue of She-Hulk in issue, what is it, 12? Or I don't remember what
15.
the number is. 15. And I'll, if anyone watches this channel, you know that I am just beside myself when it comes to Rainbow Rowell's She-Hulk run currently. It is phenomenal. It is absolutely amazing. It's a great read every week when it comes out, or every month when it comes out. It's the first book I read no matter what, and I read my books alphabetically. So I skip to get to She-Hulk, and I've had a really good time with Rowell's run, and I've been championing it on the channel. I've been saying it needs to be an ongoing, and we've had these little mini breaks here and there because it just keeps on getting another 5 issues. Well, it looks like Marvel has finally realized, hey, we got something here, and they're giving Rainbow more She-Hulk, but they're doing the typical Marvel thing, and they're renaming the book, and they're giving it a new number 1. Let's put that aside and just talk about how fantastic this news really is, and the fact that an Eisner-nominated writer is going to get an extended run of She-Hulk. And that's a good thing. That's amazing.
It's a great thing, especially because this comic kind of bucks the trend of what seems to be popular in Marvel Comics right now, which is anything mutant or anything that's a redux of something from the 80s or 90s, which I'll actually get to in a minute, which is, I think, is part of the reason why this is being watched. But this slice of life style book here is just not what we normally get from Marvel.
No.
So to see that they are still backing up this team, and it's the team. Like Rainbow Rowell is coming back as writing, the current artist that is doing the current art. I do not remember the name off the top of my head. They're coming back as well, and then Jen Bartel is going to continue to do the covers as well. So the entire team that made this book successful is still going to be here. That's big news for people that like it.
Yeah, it's really big news. And if you read the article basically says that Rainbow is getting inspiration from the original Sensational She-Hulk run from 1989. I like that. When I initially did my collecting of the She-Hulk runs, I initially did Savage She-Hulk, got all of those. And then I'm currently working on my Sensational She-Hulk run, and I've got most of them. I don't have some of them that are kind of out of, I don't necessarily know they're out of continuity, but there's just some random ones that aren't really considered part of the run that I'm kind of missing. But I absolutely adore that run. I think it's a great run, and I like that Rainbow is going to be taking inspirations from that run and molding her current run with that, which I don't think is going to be a hindrance at all to what she's currently already accomplished with She-Hulk. I think it's kind of the next step, if anything, for the character to kind of go back to something that's, I wouldn't say familiar, but was really fun. Not to say that what she did in the past 15 issues weren't fun. It was great, but to add in that extra dynamic from the original Sensational run, I think is a great idea. But let's get to the thing that we're kind of frustrated with, which is Marvel just really loves to renumber and rename, even though we have the same. We got the same thing. We got the same team. We got almost.
CB Cebulski thinks you're an idiot, and that's
Right.
just what it is. He thinks that you are too stupid to understand that after a couple of months, and then when a book comes back, that it's the same book being written by the same author, same artist, same cover artist. He thinks that you are not intelligent enough, and he somehow still thinks that the #1 train is a main motivator for people to buy books. And it's getting really, really grating. And what's even worse is I bring up CB Cebulski not only because he's the editor-in-chief or whatever the hell his position is, but because this has got his scummy fingers all over it. He's obsessed with doing these redux, we're going to shove this back into continuity from the 80s and 90s. And here we are, renaming it Sensational She-Hulk after the 89 John Byrne run, which was a great run, sure, I don't care. But this is the exact same thing as us bringing back X-Men 97 and bringing back that weird version of Hulk that absolutely no one gave a shit about. And we had 4 arcs of that crap.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just, to me, this is just another way for him to push this really awkward agenda of tying Marvel into his era. Modern Marvel into his era.
Right.
It's just, it really, really grinds my gears. If it wasn't such a good book with such a good team, it would motivate me to not read the book on purpose.
Yo, I'm interrupting the video. I gotta talk about our 950 subscriber goal giveaway. We are so close to hitting 950 subscribers, and when we do, we're giving away something really kick-ass. When we hit 950 subscribers, we're giving away this CBCS graded 9.8 King in Black #5 Ryan segment spoiler variant. So when we hit 950 subscribers, we're giving this bad boy away. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. Let's get back to the video. We both share that same frustration when Marvel does this. They did it with Daredevil, and we're like, we're at the very end of Chip Zdarsky's run. There's no reason. Like, what are we doing here? But if we can put that aside, and just whatever.
I'll leave it alone.
Leave it alone. I'm just stoked that we're getting more She-Hulk, and I'm stoked that we're getting Rainbow Rowell. We're getting the original team that's currently working on She-Hulk to continue on, and that's all I've been asking. That's all I've been asking for since I started reading Rowell's run of She-Hulk. And I really hope that this run, that this version of She-Hulk can last for a little while. I think she deserves it. I think the character deserves it. And yeah, is that me fanboying? Is that me, because She-Hulk's one of my favorite characters. I'm sorry. So yeah, of course I'm going to say those things, but I think it's well deserved. This most recent run has been absolutely fantastic. You just picked up, you have the second trade. I think you're getting the first trade. You have it ordered.
I have both of them now.
There you go. And that's saying something when you're jumping on. You know what I mean? Like you spend. What am I trying to say?
Very intentional when it comes to that.
Yeah, and I'll give things a shot here and there, but I'm a little bit more sparing. But you value your time a little bit more than I do, and that's okay. But I just think this is something that I think if you're not reading She-Hulk right now, you're really missing out. You really are, and hopefully, this relaunch, this new #1, will be a good jumping on point for you if you're wanting to get into single issues of She-Hulk. I highly recommend that you go and try to find the original, 15, that are good, 15. The 15th issue is coming out next week, I believe, as of recording this video. And I implore you to go try to hunt them down because it is such a good run. And like you're saying, we don't get enough slice of life in our comics, at least in our Marvel comics and a little bit in our DC. And this book just has a great mix of both. It's dealing with, the superhero lifestyle. It's dealing with her being a lawyer, and it's just dealing with Jen being Jen. And I don't know. Out of all the Marvel comics that I read currently, Jen is the only one that I feel like I connect on a human level when it comes to Marvel. Like, she feels like a real person. Like you feel for her. Whereas, when we're reading our mutant comics or whatever, or Avengers, it's just the next big threat, the next big political move, the downfall of an island, or Kang's getting split in half by some, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
And that's all well and good. That's what comics are. But man, it's just so good to read, and it feels so good to read something that has a little bit of everything in it.
Yep.
So that's the breaking comic book news for this little segment here, and I'm just ecstatic about it, and I'll put it out there right now. I have reached out to Rambo. I would love to get her on the show. I would really love to be able to interview her and talk about her current run and her jumping onto the Sensational She-Hulk run. So hey, if you're watching this, tag her in it. Share it out. Let's get her. I'm going to do my part and get it out there, but I really would love to get her on the show so we could talk to her about this run, because I think she's doing a fantastic job. Everybody on this book is doing a fantastic job, and cannot wait for October. It's going to be a long time from issue 15 to October 16th to get this issue in, but I am super stoked. So that's going to do it for this little news segment. All right, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated, as we are on our way to 950 subscribers, but we can't do it without your help. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button. As always, we go live every Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube, where we talk about our weekly pools. So we'll catch you guys here live this Sunday at 8 p.m. We have new comic book day videos that come out every Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you'll see everything that we're pulling for that week. It's a silly goose time, so you don't want to miss out on any Two Fat Guys Pull List content. That's going to do it for this video. Be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.